K3 Demon. I'm from Colorado, but moved to Arizona when I was like 3.
Y'all know what the fuck going on? Royal Life Productions in this motherfucker.
I've been only doing music for a good 8 months, 9 months, maybe a year, maybe, and I only got 2 songs out right now, so it's like sky's the limit right now.
So what made you want to do music?
What made me want to do music was I was on a bad path. You know, I was on drugs. I was doing shit that I shouldn't have been doing, and it helped out. It helped out music, made me like put all my energy into music instead of putting all my thoughts into drugs. You feel me? So I could put all my thoughts into music, and I would feel the same way as if I was high off a perk or high off a weed or whatever the drug is.
So you switched it up, music is your heart now.
I was attached to drugs, now I'm attached to music in a way. That crazy thing is, I've hit this is the first professional studio I've been in. I've only hit this twice, 3 times maybe. My first songs were always just on me, like on a computer with earphones, and I was just, you know, I would just, like, that's kind of where the dirty work came in, like the motivation and all that.
So Talkcast Studio was the first time you touched down and took it?
First time, and it's like a couple months ago. Like it was a new experience, because it's more like they can do their thing and I do my thing, and then that joins together, and then that makes better music. So I appreciate that.
So who inspired you to do music?
What inspired me is XX. He's one of my Tentacion. He's one of my idols. Just the message. I just feel like that type of message needs to be spreading. And the message basically he spread is, whoever you were in the past doesn't have to create your future. You feel me? Like, whatever you did in the past, you can leave it there. You can move on. You can change your life. You can change your perspective. All that. And he really inspired me. And a lot of like rock stars like Motley Crue. I love Motley Crue. I love Slipknot. I love all these bands that have like this different type of emo, weird, hard energy that's different, and then I bring that into rap, and then just that's how I do that.
So your style is different.
My style is different. I like my style is more of like an emo, dark grudge. Like, you could say, like, I'm trying to relate to the kids who got something missing. You feel me? Like, got something like wake up every day and they don't know why sadness appears, and it's an everyday battle. You know, it's depression, suicidal thoughts, homicidal thoughts, all these things that could really just not end only your life, but end your thought realm too. Like, that shit is just dead.
So what are you doing to change your life right now?
Right now I'm changing my life by I mean, I lost hella weight. I've been working out. I've been in the studio. I quit all the drugs. You know, I'm trying to get back on that school. Like, you know, what I learned is structure does kind of help me. You know, like some type of structure helps me. If I'm trying to free, like, I make decisions. The decisions may be good, but like in the long run, it's not. And right now, what I'm structured is studio. Just finish school, even though it's controlling, and just I'm gonna have to go with. Because I'm one of those people. I'm gonna have to go with Ice Cube. Love Ice Cube. Lil Peep. I fuck with, like, love Lil Peep. XXX Tentacion. This kid named Kid Trunks. Love him too. And Craig Zan. He's more of he basically what I kind of do, but like more of like a singing way type of deal.
So you saying you like Ice Cube? How did you start listening to him? That's like past your generation.
Ice Cube, it's because I was before rap. I liked Queen, like this rock. Like, I kind of like music I would listen to music and I would feel like the energy of it. And I didn't get into rap till later. And then my pop showed me all his favorite, what he grew up with. So it was just basically correlated in that. And he's a diverse person with the music. Like, he likes all types. So, you know, I learned all types of, I liked them. It's not just learning about them, I liked it. Liked all types of music.
So what is your opinion about how music has changed from like the 90s to now?
I think it's supposed to be like that. I think it's like, if it wouldn't be like, I believe that it happens for a reason, and it's all a part of the plan. Like, we live in one big sequence, and I think that's just a part of it, and you can't stop that, and it's good for me, because the kids now, they're not the kids back in the day, you feel me? Like, the old heads are, like old heads are still the same, but these like kids are evolving to different thoughts, like being more open, so the diversity in rap now, I like it because it can help everybody. Like it's helping, like it can help everybody. Like the weird kids, like I'm weird, but the weird kids, the kids who you think that wouldn't listen to rap, can feel something for a rapper and like that rapper, and it's clarified as rap.
So like Little Tekka,
Yeah.
how he just woke up one day and just made a song and blew up.
That shit that inspires me, to be honest, because it's like that's what I feel like. That's kind of how I feel like every song, like I feel like, dang, this could be like this. I mean, like just that thought, and just I kind of like I respect bro because he's doing his thing, like he going crazy.
So what do you think? A lot of artists look at you differently as you just started as an artist,
Yeah.
and people say they've been rapping since they were 15,
You know,
or even younger, to gradually keep going. And you saying you just started 8 months.
yeah. So what what I like to do with that, like I've always had this thing about me is proving people wrong. I know that may not be a good thing, but I've always had to prove my point. It has to get there, and basically when people who've been rapping longer say something maybe disrespectful or something like that, it's to be honest, let's just get in the booth and do it. Like let's see who, that my flow is different. Like I don't know, it's just I'm not trying to be cocky, but it's like I'm different. You feel me? Like I'm different, and I truly believe that, and I truly manifest that.
So what do you think your music will take you in the next 5 years, though?
I think my music will take me. I need to become way more consistent, because this is the reality I want, and it truly can be. And I see in 5 years, man. I see me being maybe not one of the best, but being a top, like not a. I see me. I'm gonna say it, bro. I see me being on the charts. I see me doing all that. I see me creating a wave that is like a cult wave, like a cult fan base. I see all that. I don't see bandwagoners. I just see people who if you can't understand it, then don't listen to it. But if you will understand it, I want them to attach to it.
Okay, I was gonna say, don't down talk yourself.
Yeah.
You gotta always know you're the best at everything you do. You gotta know your craft.
Yeah. Have Kid Cudi on a song. Like, just like, I don't know, like, I forgot to name Kid Cudi is in the top 5 too, but Kid Cudi, like, I just feel like his energy and his, like, he could just throw me some knowledge with, like, all that, like, knowledge and just how his music is, how his different beats and different frequencies and different sounds, like, that shit is just amazing to me. I would love to see his routine in the studio and, like, try to take notes off of that.
So if somebody is willing to sign you right now, drop 50 G's, would you sign?
I couldn't, because I truly feel that's selling. I mean, that's selling yourself for such a low limit. That's already putting the limit on the roof. You feel me? Like that's already setting your type of image. And I just wanna do whatever I want, and I just free. And I see all these artists like Lil Uzi. Like I see all these artists who are like for some reason it's like they're too attached to their label. Like something is like they're controlling them when you should be controlling your own art.
Yes, right now Lil Uzi is in a disagreement with his label.
Yeah.
They won't let him. They want him to put out content. He doesn't want to put out any work. That's why he said he quit rapping, because they want to hold him in chains. What do you think about that?
I just think that there is a bit like I'm not about to get conspiracy theory, but I just truly feel like that's like a bigger agenda. Like they don't look at people as humans, they look at people as marketing tools, you know? And I mean, I'm not going to say that's a bad thing, but it is a bad thing, but in a way that's just how life is now. And I just kind of want to change that. I just want whoever is an artist to be free. Like that's the life that we get to live, is we get to live free, and frankly, it doesn't seem like that through labels or through corporations in general.
So would you stay in underground?
I think my plan is the underground is like, this is where you get those people who really can, like those cult fan bases I was talking about, where you could really get people's attentions. And the underground is just like a different type of energy, because you're still like in contact with fans. You feel me? Like you can still type of control that. And I'll do the underground as long as I can, but the whole goal is to become a chart rapper, like, or a industry plan or whatever it is, like, but without being an industry player, it's to get your name as big as possible. And the underground can't get there forever. You feel me? Like, it can't get there. Your name can't get out there. Like, man, I can't explain it. It just, it's like already setting the limit. Just the underground. You know, I want to evolve into where I could start singing R&B, rock, like all want to, and with an audience that's more than just an underground.
Well, you know, a lot of artists nowadays are just making their own label,
Yeah.
signing to themselves, getting their own masters. Would you like to do that? Because a lot of record labels, if you can't sign to yourself, record labels will take advantage of you. You know,
That could be a possibility. That could be a possibility, but, you know, like, honestly, the trust just got to be there, to be honest. So I got to trust myself as well. Like, I got to trust myself to make, if I want to take that path, I got to make the right decisions, you know? Like, I don't know if I could do that yet.
So trusting who? Because, like, you know the Lil Wayne, the Birdman situation, he trusted dude for like 20-some years. Then he got fucked over.
Yeah.
Millions and millions of dollars.
I just, yeah, I don't think you can trust, I think you can try your best to trust people, but that 100% trust just isn't a real thing in this life. And that's just like, I think people, like, that's the problem. They're too, it's too easy for them to put all their trust into something or somebody just because a materialistic item like money comes involved, and that's just bad to me.
Well, isn't that one of the real reasons why you got into rapping?
With what?
Being an artist is to get money?
Nah, see, that's not my vision, man. Money is, you know, I'm not a religious any person, but I look at all these ancient texts and it's like, the money is root of all evil, and that's just a fact. And I believe that the reason why I do music is I want to change people's thoughts. I want to change people's mental. I do not want to gain money, and I want to gain money, of course, but that's not the number one. That's just not, like, I would do music without getting money if money wasn't a thing. You feel me? Like, that's just how it is. I love it how somebody would love football or just maybe the first time them loving a sport before, like, money, even them knowing that money is being involved.
Okay, so you just love the craft.
I love the craft, and I love to make people, like, feel something. I love to look at people and they're listening to my music and it's generating emotions out of them. It's generating whatever type of energy I'm coming out with the song, and they'll feel that, and I feed off that kind of.
So you basically got that J. Cole mindset. Basically, I don't need to wear jewelry, no fancy clothes.
Nah,
to
man.
feel like I'm balling.
I don't, you know, I stay my style, man. I try to be me, you know. All black rock star bands, like I don't need all that Louis. I don't need that to make me look like a better person. I just think that's another, like, I don't agree with it. But, like, of course, you know, Gucci, Louis, that's the trophies, you know. Like, of course you could go buy that, that's cool, but people, like, a lot of these rappers put their whole life on the money, you know, and I understand that because everybody has different realities and different come-ups, you know. Mm-hmm. But my come-up is, I was in a bad place, and I had a realization where I can, if one person can change the world, and there's been many people, I can do it too, because we're still same flesh and blood, and I can do it too.
Okay. So you saying you still in school. So when you see a kid rocking Gucci, Louis, the freshest Yeezys, what's your mindset on that? Does that piss you off?
Hell no. That does not piss me off. That's like, bro, that's happy. I'm happy for them. Like, I'm happy you can do that, but it's when they start upping themselves and separating themselves from others by the clothes they wear, by the money they have. That's where it gets me, man. Like, you can wear whatever you want. You're like, bro, that's awesome. You can afford Gucci, bro. You looking sick today. Like, you looking good. Shorty looking good with some Gucci, like, all that. But it's the person underneath the clothes, in my opinion, broke or rich.
Okay. So it's basically when you see somebody like that, niggas trying to stunt, trying to look good on you, you be like, okay, I'm not trying to hate, but
what motivates me from that is I know I'm gonna be just give it some time. I know I'm gonna be able to look at that and not be affected, because I know I can afford that, but I don't have to do that. You know, like, that just what motivates me is just I stay in my lane, keep doing what you're doing, just keep evolving, and then you'll be able where you can look down at them, but you would never look down at them. You would never make them feel below you. That, like, I feel like the best revenge is love in some type of way. And I'm a violent person in a way, but I'm working on my mental. But I learned that love is a key. You feel me? Like, love is the key of life, and you got to try to find it with stuff. And it's sad when people love money. It's sad when people get into love for money.
Okay. As a young cat, bro, what made you want to get into drugs?
Oh man, just like my whole life, my dad was on drugs. My mom was scared of him, so she couldn't help us. So it was just more of like a survival in the house. And he was on cocaine, perks. I saw all of them at a young age, and it almost became natural. You feel me? Like, he dealt with his problems that way. All right, well, when I started growing up, I have problems, obviously. So it was like firsthand to just grab the drug, grab the pill, and all that. And it's a shame because it's like, it's almost like when you get into addiction, you sell your soul in a way. Like, your soul is lost. You're a wanderer. You don't have purpose. And for some reason, one day I had a realization, and it just changed me. It was too far. I was getting too deep.
One day changed you.
Yeah.
So do you think back at the time when you was doing that stuff, like, damn, I fucked my life over? Or do you think back like, damn,
well,
I'm a better person?
It's weird because it's like, I look at it as like, I'm glad I went through that, because I wouldn't be rapping. I wouldn't be making music without I mean, it sucks to say, without drugs being in my life, kind of, or in violence. Because before that, I just wanted to be a football player. I wanted to be a basketball player. That's, easy way to get out in aggression. But as soon as of course, mentally I fucked up, and I started downing myself, and I started saying, well, I can't do this. Like, I'm coming from this wild, like, and I just completely fell into a wormhole or the rabbit hole, and it just went like that, and drugs took over me.
So do you think a lot of artists gotta go through things in life to become a rapper?
I don't necessarily think you have to, but it seems like most rappers have went through shit, and it's made them a better artist. You feel me? Like, it's made them some people can feel them more empathy. You feel me? So I'm not gonna say it's a must, but it's like, it does help in a way. Like, it does help in a way when you have these consistent thoughts from past things that are still in your brain, and you can get them out through music.
Okay. So do you know the business side of music?
Nah, man, I truly don't. I'm only 17. Right now it's all the love for the passion of the craft. It's all that. I would like to learn it, and I know I'm gonna learn it soon, but I really will have to educate on myself like that, because that's like 50% a part of it. Like, that's how you gotta make it. You gotta be also a good businessman too. You gotta know how to market. You gotta know how to budget. You gotta know all that. Like, all that stuff.
Well, they say if you pull out 10 rappers, 9 of those rappers are broke, because you gotta pay producers, you gotta pay your engineer, you gotta pay studio time, you gotta pay tours. What you got left is probably like $500 out of that. So how rappers consider themselves rich is to flaunt jewelry, cars, houses.
And I kind of looked at it as reverse psychology. I look at it, what if you're not flaunting? What if you did less flaunting and more helping people? And and energy recycles. That's what I believe in. So, like, flaunting only gets you. What does that get you? Like, what does that get you? Other people flaunting at you. Like, I feel like that's just a statement. Like, that's a unnecessary statement. And I feel like, what was the question again? My bad, bro.
It's basically when you see rappers, like mainstream rappers, exactly. Rocking their jewelry, on Instagram, flossing, basically. You see a lot of rappers out there flossing what they got, except for trying to give what they have.
And okay, perfect. So, I think I love artists who flex, because it's like flexing this type of way, and flex of like showing their trophies, but not posting all that and saying, broke boys. I don't never need a broke boy in my life. I don't never need I don't like I look down at you broke boys. Basically, that's a big thing, is looking down at broke people. Like looking down, you're broke, I'm rich, I'm doing my thing, blah blah blah. You're a whatever, and I just I just can't agree with that. But I love, and you're supposed to. That's supposed to, like, that's a part of the journeys. These trophies and that's material items, and it's good because that's what you want to do. That's what I want to do. But the first priority is to affect the world. Is to at least try to affect the world. Everybody can get rich. Not everybody can help the world.
So as a young artist, have you gotten to any groups yet?
Bro, I kind of have a shorty. I've always, like, she's always been down for me. So it's like, it's hard, but it's like as I started rapping, you know, like, you see people like liking you more, and you start seeing some type, not fans, but some type of people, even if they didn't like you before. And I learned a lot of that, and truly, it's just like I just despise that. I despise that energy because it's more of like it's not fluid, you know. Like with a girl that I've known before the music, it's fluid, you know. It's fluid. It doesn't really change anything. But me starting making music, me starting kind of popping, like, that changes their perspective on me. So why would I let you in my life?
Okay. How do you market your music?
So basically, I put it in people's faces. Like, I'm sorry, like, you on my Snapchat, I've made it many times. Hey, if you don't like my music, you hop on my Snapchat, because that's who I am, and I just push it. When I drop a song, at least the first week, everybody's getting a DM on my Snapchat. It's getting posted. You know, I send even artists, like, I send it to all these new artists. Like, I send my music to all these artists, and some of them look at them, and I'm like, it's funny. Because it's, even if they don't look at them, it's just like, that's what helps me in the future, just looking back at that, say, hey, I texted you, bro, and now I'm here right now. But not on some, like, selfish, like, I'm not gonna work with you or anything. It's just those little things, like, build up the pieces.
So when you hit people up and they don't give you no recognition, does that fuck with you hard?
You know what? I've dealt with that before, because when I first started music, my homies, like, one of my friends would say, you know, hey, you trap. Or if they're not showing recognition, then I gotta go harder. I gotta tighten up.
So how do you network with other artists?
Man, I haven't networked with any artist yet. I haven't, like, I don't know. It's just, I just haven't, like, I haven't had, like, there's one artist I want to, like, me and King, you probably met King, like, I want to me and him go make some good music. You know, I just haven't had the, maybe we could talk, but I just haven't had the will to put my sound on somebody else's track yet, if I haven't mastered mine on yet. I want to build my brand first, and then it's like, then I can help, you feel me? Then I can help. But I'm always down, but I just got to like the music. I got to feel it.
Yeah, we had recently interviewed, he called himself Little Asa now.
Yeah.
Dropped this video today.
Yes, sir.
It went hard. It's all over Instagram, Royal Life Productions. It's all over YouTube, same thing, Royal Life Productions. So, network's a must. Network's a key. So, what are you doing to keeping your music out there?
Always posting something about music. Always, social media is big in our lives now.
So how do you get people attention?
Snippets, most definitely. I go to school with a lot of people, so even the random people, I'm showing my, like, I'm going to school, and you don't know me, but I'm gonna show you my song. You're gonna know me, you know, in a way, like, you're gonna know me, even if you don't like it, you heard it, you know. So it's like, it's all about planting little seeds. That's how I think about it, in a weird way. Like, I gotta like meet you, like, we're having a conversation. You don't really know me. Hey, my name's K3D. I'm a young artist from Arizona. Please support your local rappers. If you don't fuck with me, then you don't fuck with me. But I'm going to still prosper. And I'll tell them like that, like, you don't fuck with me? All right, for sure, I'm going to still prosper.
So you gonna be that kid at the principal's office playing your music through the loudspeakers?
If I had the chance to do that, I would do that, most definitely. If I had the chance to make a huge scene, or like a huge, like, because that's a big thing, is like social media is like, a lot of artists do a huge like thing, like fight or something, and that can correlate to their music or make a big scene, and and then you find out, oh, they're a musician, and that blows them up. So like things like that would like probably help.
So you say you work with Little Asa. I've seen some of his videos. You haven't really networked with him yet, cause he's doing a lot of good stuff right now with his videos.
Yeah, I haven't. He went to Cali for that. I just don't know. I need to. Man, this is the thing with the marketing. Like I've been such a closed up person my whole life. Like I've been an individual. Like I'm stuck in my mind 24/7 throughout the day. Like I don't really like to converse with people, and it's tough because it's not like that. It's not truly like that. I just truly don't know why it is like that. And I got to do better like that, but me and King gonna connect on a song for sure, like very soon.
Yeah, as an artist, you gotta break out of that cycle.
Yes.
Or it's gonna change you into a depressed artist.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna start disrespecting other artists, hating other people. So you gotta figure out, like you said, music is your drug. You gotta figure out how to incorporate everybody into your domain.
Yeah, I do need to learn that. Truly, I truly do.
So right now, what can fans like look for next?
My mixtape is coming out this September. Probably September 30th. That's the date. September 29th. One of those. It's a 6-song mixtape. I'm a Virgo, so it's the 6 astronomical sign. Everything's connected like that. Half angel, half demon. That's what it's called. And it's just gonna be it's gonna shock some people. It's gonna shock a lot of people. Just diversity. Like I'm really trying to find like different sounds and but keep it in some type of wave that's going on right now. But just diverse myself in the like weird ways, like different sounds, like weird sounds, but like have a crazy flow on it, and that's what I like.
Do you use a lot of autotune?
Nah, bro, I don't. Maybe when I start getting into singing, I don't know. But right now, it's just my voice, my raspy voice. So it's like that's what I like working on. I don't really like the auto-tune because it's again, it's not as authentic, but I totally understand it, and I'm not saying that I'm never going to use it because that's how you could work the game. You use those to your ability, but no, I'm not fond of that.
That's the wave right now. Auto-tune and turning your reverb way up.
Yes.
Fucking with your voice.
Yes. And that's why there's them, and that's why there's me and a lot of other people that I may not know or know. That the wave is wave, and I respect that, but I just can't go with it. Like I just been different all my life, like in a weird mental way. I haven't I treated people right. Like I've just been dark, so it's like that's why I'm probably separated from. But it's like it's my favorite type of music. I love listening to that. Like Lil TJ, like Tekka, like I love that music, like or whatever auto-tune, like I love, it's a good sound.
It's the new age sound.
Yeah, I like it, but I just can't do it. Like I just feel like I just need to. There always has to be kind of like the two sides, or maybe a different perspective. And you can find me at _. Okay, let me get this out because someone's running my Instagram just changed it, so. I'm about to see that. You
got somebody running your Instagram?
Yeah, I do. I found this dude. He's a marketer, and I don't know. Like I'm trusting him right now. I've known him for a minute before the rapping. Like I've just followed his page, so hopefully he could do me some righteous. And he's already like he's got me 75 followers in like a week. So we gonna keep going. But it's at EvilK3, and that's Instagram.
So people can find you at EvilK3.
Got me now and judge upon what you see, but I will be that person soon, and I'll say that in the most humblest way.